This is Big Flat, Arkansas. The gathering place for dogs, I guess. What's going on, fellas? Is that the gathering place? It's the gathering place for dogs. How many gas tank coverings have you seen with a canoe on the top? And check this one out. Got some long legs she's got there. Look at the post office. Not very big. This is the Buffalo National River campground. There's the river right down there. And just a little bit east of here is a wilderness area. The kissing tree. And look at this outstanding rock dry stacking. That's quite a wall there. This is a campsite. And here's another one. But this one is closed for some reason. Starting to see some color. This is Buffalo National River. The buffalo is beautiful. Look at that. Look where it's got divided up right here a little bit. Here's some more of those asters. Boy, they are pretty. Look at this rock. Wow, this is nice. Look at this. Got one little branch coming down here. Little island in the middle. The Buffalo National River. The Buffalo River. It's about 130 miles long. Starts in the Boston Mountains of Arkansas and flows down to the White River. Look at these river rocks. Many millions of years in the making. And the nice thing about the water is it's very, very clear. Look at it. Isn't that nice? Look how clear it is. And these cliffs are really spectacular. They're sandstone, dolomite, and limestone. I don't know the difference. But look how the layers, look how thick one layer is there, top. And then the smaller layers below. This is called Buffalo Point. Some very interesting patterns in the strata. Then you see where chunks broke off, and you see overhanging cliffs or undercut. It's a coolish fall day. I think the high was around 60, maybe lower 60s, but the sun is nice. It rained yesterday and it was cloudy. Look at I don't know if there's ivy or some kind of vine on those trees. And then look at the leaves floating upon the water. It's a pretty soft current here. Gentle current, I guess you would say. But I haven't seen anybody floating down the river. Maybe the river is too low. Water's so clear. Just like it was at the Sycamore River where I camped at earlier last week. The buffalo was the first national wild and scenic river, I believe. I think it was designated that in 1968. They were going to dam it up. And my favorite Arkansas songwriter, Jimmy Driftwood, who lives in this area, fought to keep it undammed, to keep it wild and free. And I'm sure he wrote a song about it, but I've never heard one. He was a prolific songwriter. Now, one of these rocks along here, somewhere down this stretch of river, is called Skull Rock. Maybe that's it right there. It's like somebody sunbathing out here. It looks pretty shallow, and now this is like a little side split off here, but the main channel is right over there. I guess you could probably float on that, maybe in a kayak or a tube. And then look at this, how these cliffs just come right out of the, straight up. And the campground is right up there. Look at those sycamore trees growing right on the rock there. It's amazing how rounded off it is inside. Got a little skylight right there. Now that's a great picture right there. Look at the water reflecting on the bottom of those rocks there. It's almost psychedelic, isn't it? And look how clear the water is. Well, it's just completely vertical there. And I was standing right up there on the very end. It's been a windy and coolish day, but during the middle of the day when the sun was out bright, it was quite pleasant. It's a buzzard's holiday. They've been swooping around the last couple of days, having fun in the air currents. Occasionally they'll swoop down to the level of the river. This is a pretty intriguing rock, and there's a cave underneath it. Look how vertical it is. Now the sun has gone behind a cloud, so you can't see the reflection of the river, the water, the little wavelets. But it has been a warm and pleasant day. And a great time to be out on the river. There's nobody here. And it's very soothing. Just laying here on the river gravel, I was taking a nap. Grounding, I guess you'd call it. So soothing just to hear the murmuring of the river, sighing of the wind. That's all the sounds that you hear. Here we go. Let's turn around and take a look at that again. Look at that rock, the shape of it sticking out there. You can see more and more color each day. Fall is hurtling towards a peak. It's really nice here in the Ozarks too. They have lots of hardwood trees. And some beautiful rivers. Buffalo being one of them. That is really sort of a psychedelic, kaleidoscopic. It has been a lovely fall day on the Buffalo River. I'm camping out here. There's another cool thing. Wade across this clear water. Look how clear it is. It's amazing. And the rocks are all rounded and smooth, so it's not painful to walk on them. The water is really not that cold. I mean, it's not a biting, hurting cold. And look at this. It's a fall collection of leaves in one spot, right beside the cave with a sycamore tree growing next to it. I wonder if this rock has a name. Maybe it's Buffalo Point. The lady that I was talking with, she was here just enjoying the river on her day off. She said you could go in that little cave there, and there's a passageway that runs up through the rock and then comes out down there at the bottom, so you can actually exit through a little cave right there. I don't think I want to try that though. I love the play of light. Look at that old giant snag. Probably home to quite a few critters. And quite old. I can hear an echo. I don't see anybody. Look at those cliffs. Battleship gray in this lighting. And look, reddish leaves on the trees. Fall is upon us. Look at the wind is blowing the water so much it looks like it's flowing upriver. It's flowing down through this valley. Come for the river, stay for the stars. This is a certified international dark sky park. It's certainly beautiful in the daytime too. Look at these kids playing with the rocks, skipping rocks, stacking them up in hoodoos. I wonder if it's a school class. Look at these asters going on the cliff above the river. What a nice view they have. And they're partying right now. Well, soon winter will be here. I'm curious as to why all these pock marks in the stone. Obviously it had water formed them, but why? Why those patterns like that? Look at them. I'm curious as to why all these pock marks in the stone. Obviously it had water formed them, but why? Why those patterns like that? Look at them. The wind has died down. It was kind of a windy day, somewhat gusty, but sunny, and the warmth of the sun is still there. I like these cliffs and bluffs. There's a rock I was looking at from below. See how it sticks out? Look at the shape of it. It's almost square, symmetrical. So look over the cliff. It's straight down to the water. And look, there's a cedar tree. Trying to make a go of it here, but it looks like it broke off for some reason. It is quiet and peaceful. You can barely hear the river, except when you're close to it. There's not much mechanical noise. And it's a dark sky area. I'm looking forward to tonight.